Hello, this is Anna Greenfield with Channel Talk. And as we continue our series on America to Africa, the returning of the diaspora, let's take a look at water, one of the essential ingredients of supplying old population and a major challenge once population is increased. Water transportation is the intentional movement of water over large distances. Methods of transportation fall into three categories. Aqueducts, which include pipelines, canals, tunnels, and bridges. Container shipments, which include transported by tank trucks, tank cars, and tank ships. Towing, where a tugboat is used to pull an iceberg or a large water bag along behind it. Due to its weight, water transportation is very energy intensive, whether it's moved by equipment or manual labor. It's intensive. It's hard work. So once the diaspora start returning to Africa, how will they be supplied with water? There are a lot of things that goes on in the U.S., France, England, but they have already carved out an essential, futuristic, complicated water system to supply water to their population. So as we move into a new era, we know that most of Africa's major cities are overcrowded. We know that most of Africa's rural areas are not developed with water. So as the diaspora return, where will we be living, or where would we be living? We know that there are many areas that there are electricity shortage or outage on a regular basis. We know that there are many areas where there are water shortages in spite of Africa's many rivers, lakes, and springs. So let's focus on the real deal. How would we get water to the new people that's moving in the millions? I think one way we could start is by looking at how water is moved in the U.S. and other developed countries. So let's take a look.
That is a system of canals, tunnels, and pipeline that conveys water collected from the Sierra Nevada mountains and valley of northern and central California, and is then transported by different water systems to southern California. The lake behind me is a part of that California aqueduct system, and it's called the Palmdale Lake. It's an artificial lake, which means it's man-made. So there are different ways that you can build lakes, and we have many different lakes throughout the city and throughout different areas where water is just stashed because it's coming from 400, 500 miles away. It was completed in 1924, and as I said before, it's fed by the California aqueduct system, and It's in Palmdale. It is located between the San Andreas Fault, which is one of California's most active earthquake faults. And maybe one day we could take a look at that. And it's just a beautiful place. The city supplies, the aqueduct system supplies Palmdale with about 5.6 billion gallons of water per each year, and I guess the city is not allowed to take more than that, but it's then taken to treatment plants where it's treated and distributed to homes across Palmdale. And as you can see, Palmdale is a pretty large area with beautiful homes, and it's just a gorgeous last frontier of Los Angeles County. This is the last underdeveloped portion of Southern California. And so let's continue to take a look at how water can be moved over long distances or transported in different ways and stashed so that it can be available for the residents to use. So as Africa invites the diaspora to return, let's make sure proper planning are in place so that we're not caught off guard. Everything in my video looked all grayed out. It was a very windy day. There's a large fire close by, and the wind was really driving the smoke towards us today. Thank you for watching.